They're a good team. We've known that. They're a quality team that's riding some real nice momentum right now. They're aggressive. They're assertive from the service line. Not afraid to get after it there, and so we've been talking a little with our guys about that. We'll get into it, of course, in more depth as our preparation with the team and with coaches and scouting report gets finalized. We've been working on it and watched them play. So good team, solid all-around team, as you would expect from any of the opponents that you're going to face at this time. So at this point in the season, so we're excited, and it's hats off to their coach. They've put together a really nice team and have a great program.
Jake, when you see Scherzen on film, what do you see, and how good is he, maybe relative to what you've seen this year?
I haven't seen him on film.
Oh, yeah?
To be honest, I haven't watched film yet. And I just saw one serve of his last night, so I have no idea. Sorry.
Jay Drew from the Salt Lake Tribune. Ben, one of the Ohio State players a few minutes ago just kind of said they're a little bit of an underdog. They kind of have a chip on their shoulder.
For sure.
How do you guys feel as far as the matchup goes? And are you guys favorite underdog?
Honestly, I think they're a really humble team, and so are we. And so I think it's really cool that both teams are here in the final. And what I've noticed about Ohio State is that they're a really hard-working team, and so are we. And so it's really fun to play teams like that where both teams are just working hard throughout the whole match, and it just ends up being really good volleyball. So I don't think they're the underdog or we're the underdog. It's just two great volleyball teams coming to play a national championship.
It looked like you guys were pretty loose out there.
Yeah.
You were pretty loose the other. Is that just the characteristic of the team, or are you guys purposely trying to do that to kind of keep the pressure kind of minimal?
Honestly, we just like having fun. Jake's over here laughing all the time. That's how it is on the court. Just volleyball is a fun game, so can't take it too seriously.
Eric, looking at Ohio State's offense, I know you haven't had a chance to watch too much film on them, but defensively in the back row, what do you guys have to do to be successful on Saturday?
So I didn't really watch a whole lot of them from the match yesterday, but I did watch their serves. And I think if we just pass the way we did against Long Beach last night, I think we'll be pretty successful because they're bombing their serves. And I think if, we're just going to play it safe and keep them on the 10-foot line, I think we'll be in the system. I haven't really seen them on their offense, but our block does a great job, and so I think we'll get some touches. So.
Yeah. And just going off that and serving, we see some teams doing a lot of jump floats. Ohio State's a little bit more of a, full-out jump, try to hit 70 miles an hour. Can you just talk about the differences between those two serves and the challenges receiving them?
Yeah. Well, some serves, like if they jump serve, they'll have some float on it, and those are the toughest ones to pass. But I don't think we've faced a team that has only jump served yet, so it's going to be a new challenge. Yeah, so when they bomb those serves at 70 miles per hour, I think we just need to stay aggressive and just keep it on our side and let our offense do its thing.
Sean, I know you try to keep it on the athletes, but this is a pretty remarkable deal for you, having coached the women in a championship match 2 years ago and now the men. Can you just, what are your kind of, what's your secret?
Good looks.
His
and,
wife.
Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. Ben answered. No, yes, for sure. My wife's a stud for all she puts up with. But I don't know. Maybe down the road I'll sit and process everything. But I truly haven't, and I don't know. It's just I just love working with these guys. It's just a phenomenal group of young men, and there's no secret. I'm not, when these guys do what they do and they work and they just, the secret is that, they allow us to coach them, I guess, and that shows their character and just them being able to put aside whatever and just follow, some little guidance here and there, I don't think there's the secret to these guys, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, it is. And the secret was an outstanding group of young ladies that I got to work with those years that I was working with them. And so, that's it. That's the secret. I kid you not, I have not processed or thought that, last time I was over there. We were in this similar match. I haven't, and maybe I will one day down the road. But just it's secrets these guys. The secrets the athletes for sure. They're the magic.
Can you take anything from that experience that you learned that can maybe help you tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, just we approached it, and we're going to approach this similar to, we don't want to go down I guess we can go down the route of another match, but we understand, hey, it's the national championship match. It is what it is. But we're going to approach it in terms of, hey, here's an opportunity for us to get better. Here's an opportunity for us to improve as a team. And we firmly believe that if we can keep doing that, we're going to be in a good spot. If we can just approach it that way. And our approach is going to be exactly the same. So these guys are saying, hey, I haven't seen a ton of film yet. Yeah, our approach is going to be exactly the same. We're going to prep as coaches. We get it all ready. We're going to present it to the guys the exact same time that we do in the other matches. So we'll have a scouting report tonight on their personnel. We'll get into some tactics tomorrow. And that's why these guys kind of, I haven't seen it yet, but we're not going to all of a sudden, we got to sit in the film room now for 30 hours. We're taking the same approach, and that's the approach we've taken when we've been on the road, whether we're playing for this, in this title match, or if we're playing just one of our conference opponents on the road. That's going to be our approach, and that's how we're going to kind of get into this match.
Jake, this season, pretty much with the way your schedule has been, it's been playing on back-to-back nights. Do you like the day off in between matches, or do you feel that's just too much time in between?
I love the day off. It's just one more day to feel 100% for the next game. And we all do some recovery stuff today. We get a little serve and pass in, so the next day is just always a little bit better.
Right. And, I know that you started your career, correct me if I'm wrong, started your career as a golfer, actually, doing some golf stuff. How does this championship event compare to maybe like a fourth round when you're battling for elite?
I don't know. For me, it's just fun. I played volleyball for fun. I had no idea that I'd be good. I had no idea that I'd make the team. So being here is just awesome. And I love being on the golf team, playing in those fourth rounds, like you said, even though it's a little bit different in high school. But it's just all fun. That's what sports are, competing and having fun.
Hey, can you maybe characterize the season? You guys have had big goals from the outset, and now you're here just one game away. What's led up to this? What are your emotions going into this final game?
Oh man, I don't know, just a lot of love and appreciation for each other and our team. I disagree with Sean when he said what the secret is. The total secret is love, and never ever will you find a coach that loves. I almost get emotional, but you'll never find a coach that loves his players more, his job. Sean came to this program just so humble and so willing to take us somewhere, and we've just loved every step of the way. And he's the type of coach that just will text you in the middle of the night just thinking about you and making sure that you're okay, or in the morning checking if you're ready for practice. And that's why we're so excited to be here, is just to love and play one more game together.
Sean, BYU's always trying to become more nationally relevant in athletics. Tomorrow's match is on ESPN2. Does that bring any more added pressure on your program to just, what I'm trying to ask, just from a national perspective and trying to make your mark?
No, I mean, again, our approach is exactly, we've got the support that we have through BYU TV. I mean, these guys are used to it. They're used to cameras all over the place, and we have outstanding support from our administration on up through the president, through the supporting the church, and so these guys haven't thought a second about that, and so no, they're just going to go play a volleyball match, and the fact that it's on TV, okay, great, people can tune in, and we're gonna represent ourselves, our families, and those that support us, and the school and the church, and by just competing, by just going out there. But I didn't even think twice about that. I've never heard the guys even say a word about that, asking with coverage or any of that. But our school does a great job of getting their name out there, and those that need to be in the spotlight, the exposure and this and that, they do an outstanding job, and they're smart about their approach. And again, these guys probably There's no doubt they haven't thought a second about that, any of that stuff.
What did your tremendous fan support yesterday mean to you guys? Was that, and are you counting on that again tonight, or tomorrow night?
We get that everywhere, so we're kind of used to that. It's awesome.
It's really humbling, really, just to be able to like have such support wherever you go. We say this a lot. It's like a family affair. BYU is you're coming to play a whole family rather than just a volleyball team.
Ben, you're one of the few players in this tournament that had experience playing in a championship match. How valuable is that experience moving into tomorrow night's match?
I think personally, it's taught me a lot. I don't know if one championship compares to another, but I think I've just learned that every single volleyball game is just another volleyball game, and so I think just approaching this game, I'm gonna approach it like how I would the game yesterday or a game in the regular season. It's just another volleyball game.
Right. And I know that you spent some time in Columbus, Ohio for 2 years. I want to ask, did you ever get an opportunity to go to Ohio State games or volleyball games or anything
I
like
was a Buckeye fan on my mission, but
wow.
that'd be a different story. No, yeah, I definitely did. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Thanks,
Gentlemen,
guys.
thank you. Good luck. See you tomorrow.